everybody, my name is Kayla and today I am talking about the school year and my school year. I am homeschooled and today I am talking about my literature, what I'm planning to read this year for school, and it is a little different than what we usually do and I'm really excited about it. So pretty much this is my literature TBR for school year. Sorry, just like open the book. So let's get started. It's a little different and I'm really excited about it.
I have not talked about it much. I talked about it in like one video where I kind of mentioned that I am homeschooled, but I am homeschooled. I have been homeschooled my whole life. I've never set foot in a public school. My dad was also homeschooled his whole life and my mom was homeschooled through high school, and so it's kind of a tradition in our family. We absolutely love it. We love the fact that we are free to go on vacation. We can bring our school with us. We love the fact that we have more time as a family. I've had a few times I have thought about going to public school just because of more of the social side of it, as when you're at home doing school, yes, you have more time, it ends faster, but you're not around friends, and I know it's not like when you're at school the whole time you're just sitting and talking as you're doing school. It's not like that at all, but I don't have any friends that are my age. I have a lot of online friends. That sounds weird. Like, I have a friend who lives in California. I met her because we went to a homeschool conference, but the only way we communicate is through like Skype and stuff. And then I have another friend that is one of my mom's friends that she met up with, and realized they had daughters the same age, and she loves to read, and so we communicate through text, and she's really awesome. But I don't have many friends that are like in my life, like that I get to talk to, that are a lot like me and are my age. I have several awesome friends that are like sisters to me that I've known for a long time. I just don't have any like my age that like what I like, and so that's one of the reasons I started booktubing, is to be able to meet more people, more teenage girls or even just teenagers, and people that love to read and love writing and love this community and everything. And so yes, that is why I started my booktube. But that's one of the reasons I almost started school last year, was like the closest I came to almost going to school. But I really love being able to hang out with my family and going on vacations, and it would change our whole family dynamic if we started going to school. And so I didn't, and I do love homeschooling. But I just thought I'd tell you, I just thought about. So yes, I have homeschooled my whole life, and if you're interested in learning more about my homeschooling, you can go ahead and ask any questions you're curious about down below. But today, I'm going to call it my TBR, this year's TBR for school, or my literature plan and all that stuff. So let's get started.
Usually for reading, we have like 1 month my mom will pick something, the next month we'll pick something, but it has to be something that is a classic or is not like a YA book, like, oh, I'm going to read Cinder for my school book, because that doesn't count. Oh, what happened? This is all mixed up. There we go. So this year we're doing something a little different, and this is what we're doing. If you do not know who that person is, you need to go on Netflix and watch The Gilmore Girls. Recently, like the last year, me, my mom, and sister have really gotten into The Gilmore Girls. My mom watched it a lot when she was younger, and like when it was first coming out, and we just started watching it as a girl group. And this is Rory Gilmore, the main, or one of the main characters in it, and she is a very avid reader in this TV show, like very, like, really loves to read, and she's awesome. And so this guy named Patrick Linton went through all the episodes and compiled a list of every single book that was referenced in the TV show The Gilmore Girls. And then he decided he was going to challenge himself to try to read all of those books. And he is at like book 18 or something. I don't know when this was published though, but there's 339 books. And so for this year, my mom is going to let us pick any book off of this list, and we have to read it in a month and then do a book report for it. And so we've gone through and marked the ones that we own, and she's put Kindle next to the ones that we own in the Kindle, and we've gone through and like made lines or circled the ones that we are most interested in. And there's a lot of amazing classic. There is a lot of books by Stephen King, which I've not read any, so I'm curious about that. We're hoping to find some by him. There is Harry Potter in one of them. There's a lot, mostly classics, but there's some that that make it more fun because there's stuff that we, like Hannah, would be more interested in. That's my sister. And so I'm really excited about this. So I have the first book I read this year was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I read it this month. I actually started it only a few days ago, but I raced through it. This book was amazing. Now, I'm going to go through and show you some of the books I'm most excited about for this year that we own. We have a few on the Kindle that I'm not going to show you, but I am excited about. And then we have a few that we might be picking up, like some Stephen King books and such, because I don't have any. but I thought I would show you some. I don't really talk about my homeschooling. I've mentioned it, as I said in the beginning, like once, and so I just wanted to kind of show you more of my life. Really all I've been doing is book hauls and stuff, and I really enjoy doing these videos, and I don't have a lot, but I have a good amount of subscribers, and I really love seeing people watch my videos and comment and having conversations with them, and I really love the community and just all of it, and I just thought I would share a more personal part of me to it, my school life. And if you have any questions, again, just comment down below about homeschooling or anything, and this is going to be where I'm going to do like anything homeschool related or Q&As, or if I ever like anything more personal and not as like, I don't know, just, it's going to be my reading. I read here a lot, so I'm going to call this my reading spot, and I'm going to talk more. So if you, again, like videos like this where I kind of tell you more about homeschooling, tell you more about my normal life, please just tell me down below, and I might do another video like this. Maybe I'll tell you the story of when I lived in an RV, or I don't know, tell you, I have a lot of crazy stories that I could tell you if you were interested in that at all. And so again, just comment down below. So now let me show you some of the books in my TBR for the school year.
Grabbing books, and the first one here is The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. This is about Earth and Mars, I think. Yeah, Earth and Mars fighting against each other, and it looks really crazy and really intense, and I am just really excited about it. Next book is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. I have not heard much about this. I know it's about two really close guy friends, or something. Yeah, that have kind of become a family, and they go on adventures or something, and it's a small book. I think this would be a really good one to read, and I'm excited about it. The next book is The Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I don't know much about this. I know it's about like these kids that end up getting stranded on an island, and they end up like fighting each other and killing each other, and I've heard it's very graphic and very intense, and when I heard about it, it made me think of Con by Michael Grant, and so I'm guessing it's going to be kind of gory and intense like that, but I am interested in reading it. Next, I have The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett, Decorations by Tasha Tudor. I've already watched this movie, but I've not read the book. I love the story, and I just am really interested in reading the book and learning more about the story, and I cannot wait, and this is a really pretty copy. Next book I have is and all of these are on this list. And if you're interested, I'm going to link down where you can get the list so that you can challenge yourself to read some of Rory Gilmore's books and everything, but I'll have it linked down below, so please go check it out because it's really cool. Next book I have is Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. We actually ended up having this. We didn't realize it, and we saw it was on the list and looked around and realized we had it. I don't know much about this. I know it looks really amazing, and I've heard really great things about it, and so I'm really excited about it. Next book is Girl Interrupted by Suzanne Kaysen. I know this is about a girl who is put into a psychiatric ward where like Sylvia Plath, Robert Loylo, James Taylor, and Ray Charles have all been, and it's about her memoir of being in it and like her going through mental illness and recovery and all that. It looks really like freaky, like not scary, but interesting to be inside somebody else's mind as they're going through all this, but I am really excited about reading this, and we'll definitely be doing a book talk. My mom is actually reading it right now. Next book I have is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. This one I'm really excited about. It looks really interesting and just crazy. This book is about an older man who kind of feels like he hasn't done anything in his life. He feels really not good about himself, and he just feels terrible, and he ends up getting into a car accident and dying, and he goes to heaven, and he ends up meeting 5 people, and all of those 5 people have changed his life drastically, but he might not know all of them. Some of them are strangers, some of them he knows really well, and it kind of explains his life. These 5 people explain his life story and how important he really was, and it looks amazing, and I'm really excited about it. The next book is Mitch Albom's Tuesdays with Maury. I think this is about a young man who ends up like going every Tuesday to see an older man and talking with him and telling about, I don't know. I just know it looks as amazing as The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, and it looks just, I think I'm going to really love Mitch Albom's writing, and I'm definitely going to probably read these two both in 1 month and do book talks about them. Next book we have is The Secret Life of Bees by Soo-Monk Kim. This is another one we just realized we had lying around that was on the list, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know much. I know that it's about a girl who her mom ended up leaving, and I think her dad is abusive, and every night bees come into her room. I read like the first chapter a while ago. I do know Poem Banana Books just recently picked this up, and she read it when she was a child and loved it, and she was like searching everywhere for the original cover, which this is, and I have it, didn't even realize, but it does have some mistakes and stuff, but I'm really excited about reading that. Next book is Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. This is really cool, actually. When I got it, I thought it was an adapted version, which is not as cool, but if you look at it, okay, it has it in, let's see if this is right. It's got it on each page. It has it in the original and then made it where it's easier to read. So you can read the original unadapted and then read the adapted where it makes it easier to understand and everything, which looks really cool. And I'm really excited about reading this because I've read a few plays like The Crucible and one other that I don't remember what it's called, but it's somewhere on the Kindle, I think. But I've not read anything by Shakespeare, so I'm really excited to read that. Next book is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I know as much as you can know about Frankenstein. It's a guy created by a monster created by a monster, and it just looks really interesting and terrifying, and I'm excited about it. And this is a really creepy picture. Next book is Othello by Shakespeare, another one I'm really excited about, and just cannot wait to read, and I don't know anything about this play, though. Because I know Romeo and Juliet. I mean, everybody knows Romeo and Juliet. I know how it ends. Get it? The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. I'm really excited about this one, as I've not read any books by Mark Twain, and so this will be my first one by him, and I'm really excited. And this is such a cool picture and everything. And I just really like this copy, although it's got damage on the side, but that doesn't matter, it's readable. The next book is The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Graham. I don't know much about this. It looks good, it's on the list, I'm excited. And it's got pictures in it. Let me find you a picture. In it and stuff, and so I'm really excited. It's specially illustrated by Les Morel. But it looks really good, and I'm excited, and I don't know anything about it, but this is another one I don't know anything about. It's The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Really cool copy. I just love this copy. I don't know what it's about. It's on the list. We owned it. It's a classic. It's pretty. I'll probably read it this year. I'll probably look up what it's about first. But it looks cool, and I'm excited about it. Next book, actually last book, is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Burnett, with an introduction by Meg Cabot. This book I'm excited about. I've heard great things. I've heard a few people say that it kind of, when they read it, Meg Cabot said in the beginning that when she read it, her mom made her read it, and she loved it, and it changed her. It's one of the books that made her want to write, and it changed her whole reading experience, and I'm really excited about it, although it is a huge freaking book, and tiny words, so I'll probably see if I can, if I read this in 1 month, it's probably going to be one of the only books I read in a month, but I am excited about it. So let's pile these together. Whoa. This is mostly all of them. I'm probably not going to read all these this year, but this is the ones that I'm planning to go through and pick from. This is my literature year, my school TBR. Wow, that's a lot of reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's not 16 months in a year. I guess I have to read multiples. But I am really excited about these books. Let me put these down gently. There we go. But I am really excited about these books, and we'll definitely be doing book talks about the ones I really love or really don't like. And you should definitely go check out this awesome list. I'll have it linked down below. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful life. Please check out my other videos and subscribe. I was going to say something, but I can't remember what I was going to say. What was I going to say? There was something. I don't know. I have a book. I have a box coming in the mail soon. I'll be doing an unboxing and a book talk about this. I hope you have a wonderful day again, and goodbye.